The left lobe?
It's actually the right.
I should have went with my first guess.
It's the right lobe. So the right lobe is 6 times larger than the rest of the liver. What is our smallest lobe of the liver?
Caudate lobe.
Yes, good. What should the normal echogenicity of the liver be?
Homogeneous?
Yes, good. What are some different functions of the liver?
It's a storage site. The metabolize carbohydrates, amino acid into nutrients.
Okay, good. What anything else that they do?
Or biles or something with bile.
Yes. So it synthesizes bile. Some of the bile. What are the congenital variants of the liver?
What do you mean?
So the different it's not a disorder, but they're just you can have like different size of the liver, or something that you're born with genetically. There's 3 that we talked, 3 that we talked about, but one is the most common. Do what?
Is jaundice one?
No, so it's a congenital variant. It doesn't affect the function of the liver. It just affects how it appears. There's one main one that we talked about.
Isn't that the one that kind of elongates a little more?
Yes, so it extends past the inferior pole of the right kidney.
What is that?
And it's got a specific name. So make sure you go back and review the notes and see what that one is. How many segments are in Quinaud's segmentation?
8.
Yes, good. And how are they divided?
By their blood supply?
Yes, good. So we know that the liver, how many forms of blood supply go to the liver? 2, good. Which 2 are those?
The portal vein, the main portal vein, and the hepatic artery.
Yes. Which one supplies the majority?
The main portal vein.
Yes, good. Does anybody remember the percentage?
75?
Yes, good. Okay. How do portal veins look?
They have that bright ring around them.
Yeah, so they're more echogenic. They have the echogenic walls. What about hepatic veins?
Solid fluid filled.
Do they have bright walls or not bright walls?
No.
Not bright.
Okay, good. What are the 3 things in the portal triad?
We have the portal vein, the biliary duct, right? And yes. The hepatic artery. And the way I know that, I don't know if anybody will help. I just put portal triad, please behave. P for portal vein, B for biliary, and have hepatic artery. I don't know if that will help anybody.
That's a good one.
It is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are the tributaries to the portal vein? There's 3 of them.
Is it the splenic? Are you talking about that? An SMV and IMV?
Yes, good. Splenic vein, IMV, SMV. What areas does the liver occupy in the abdomen?
Epigastric?
It does go into the epigastric. It does go into the epigastric, but it occupies the majority of the right hypochondrium.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question for that one. Because I put for the majority portion is in the right hypochondrium, but then it says in the book that there's a bulk that lies beneath the right costal margin. Is that like part of the answer?
No, it's just the right hypochondrium. So technically the liver spreads from the right hypochondrium through the epigastrium and in the left hypochondrium, but the majority, the right side, it's on the right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do hepatic veins increase or decrease as they drain into the IBC?
Decrease?
As I say that one more time?
Decrease?
No, it's increase.
Oh.
What ligament separates the right from the left lobe?
Falciform?
It could be a ligament or a fissure. I'm sorry.
The falciform ligament?
Try one more time.
Right.
Could be a ligament or a fissure.
Is it the ligamentum venosum?
The ligamentum venosum separates the left from the caudate.
Okay.
The main lobar fissure is what separates the right from the left.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about the different spaces in the liver. We talked about 2 or 3 of them.
Subphrenic, subhepatic.
Okay. And where's the subphrenic? So make sure to review your subphrenic and subhepatic spaces and make sure you know where they're located.
I found the definitions, but it just says located posteriorly and inferiorly, and it forms the Morrison pouch. So, but it doesn't seem very specific.
So the subhepatic is the area between the right lobe of the liver and the anterior portion of the right kidney. Okay. And that's also termed the Morrison's pouch. Those are the same.
Okay.
And the subphrenic is bound by 2 areas.
Okay.
Inferiorly and superiorly. Is the liver hyperechoic or hypoechoic to the renal cortex? Or isoechoic? All right, so just double check tomorrow. Before the quiz tomorrow, check the echogenicity in comparison to the right kidney. What is a capsule that covers the liver? What is the name of that capsule?
Listen.
Yes, good. Glissen's capsule. What are some lab tests that we use to evaluate liver function?
The ALT?
Good. ALT is one of them.
The triglyceride. I think, no, I can't remember.
It's okay. Triglycerides are one of them. You can use that for liver function. That's more with cholesterol, but it's still relevant because if you get a lot of fat, fat deposits in the liver, it can raise your triglycerides.
The LDH?
No, so AST and ALT are going to be your two major ones that are going to assess liver function. What ligament connects the liver to the abdominal wall and to the diaphragm?
The falciform ligament?
Yeah, the falciform ligament. Good. And then, does anybody remember what Kupfner cells do?
Are they immune cells?
No, they're not immune cells. But they're specialized liver cells. They help engulf toxins, things, anything like, they help remove toxins from the liver, either alcohol or medications. You're going to have some pictures, and you're going to need to be able to know, what ligament I'm pointing to or what part of the liver that I'm showing you. So make sure you know what the right lobe, left lobe looks like and what your fissures look like at ligaments. What are the four lobes? So we have three lobes that we view sonographically. What's the fourth lobe called?
The quadrate. Yeah, that one.
Say that again?
The quadrate.
Quadrate, good. Okay.
Is that the smallest lobe, or the caudate lobe is the smallest one?
Caudate lobe is the smallest one because that we visualize on ultrasound. The quadrate lobe we can't distinguish on ultrasound. It's just considered the medial portion of the left lobe of the liver. Okay, just make sure you review this information. And then do y'all have any questions for me?
No, I don't have any questions.
Anybody else?
No, thank you.
Alrighty, guys. I'll see y'all at 9.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, have a good night.